Hello, everyone. I'm tired. We're playing some Yakuza 3. That'll be fun. Jose. Yeah, we like Yakuza here. So yeah, just moving on with the Yakuza games because we already got through Kiwami 2. I didn't pick up Yakuza Kiwami 3 because I already had Yakuza HD, Yakuza Remastered 3. So yeah, that's the version we're gonna be playing instead. Let's just do a romp through the story. Received the Ukiyo Bell. This is a work of fiction. Any resemblance to actual persons, living or dead, or actual events is purely coincidental. Furthermore, this work takes place in 2009. I didn't get to read all that, but that's just a disclaimer. Zach, not on the keyboard, buddy. Nice.
そろそろ夕飯の支度をするか。
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
さあ夕飯だ。
みんな席について。はーい。お腹すいた。
Oh, is this sunflower?
おいしそう。うまそう。あ、力也兄ちゃんだ。ああ、兄ちゃん。
おいお前たち。
力也兄ちゃん。やっちゃろうよ。ねえねえ。遊ぼう。
兄貴。どうしたんだ。何かあったのか。親父が撃たれた。
People need to stop getting shot in this town.
今変わります。会長、お電話です。
誰だ。
例の計画の件でといえばわかると。
堂島です。ええ。だからその件に関しては先日お断りしたはずじゃ。ええ、そうです。この件、登場会は一切手引かせてもらいます。
That's Daigo, right? It looks so different in this engine.
だから断ると言ってるんだ。たとえ100億200億積まれても答えは同じだ。それじゃあ。
会長、
うん。
今の電話、例の沖縄の一件では本当に断っていいのでしょうか。
どういう意味だ。
お言葉ですが、今本家は直系白鵬会の上がりでやっていけてる状態です。もしあの沖縄の一件うちが引き受ければ、この先10年は食っていけるだけの金が本家になだれ込みます。ざっと見積もって1000億、いやそれ以上の金が。それに今あの男に恩を売っておけば、後々政界との強いパイプが。
黙れ。そんなことは百も承知だ。だがあの土地は奪えねえ。
4代目の剣ですか。
登場界は4代目に何度も救われてきた。その人から居場所を奪うことはできねえ。おい。
はい。
急いで本部へ戻ってくれ。
会長、会食のご予定はどうされるんですか？
キャンセルだ。それより今沖縄の土地買収を勝手に進めるような連中が出ないよう組織を固める方が先決だ。
会長、
なんだ。
実は先ほど会長にお客様が。
誰だ。
それが
何。
本当です。どこからどう見てもご本人としか言いようがありません。
どこにいる。
今会長室にお通ししてあります。
分かった。
Hi, Zag.
風間さん。あなた死んだはずじゃ。
Yeah, I thought he was dead too.
驚かせましたか。
I guess we didn't see the body on screen, but
これは。
今のあなたにとって大切なものです。
これは沖縄の土地の権利書だが、あの土地には4代目が。
知ってますよ。あなたにはあの桐生一馬がいる土地を奪うことはできない。だからあなたに代わって私たちが権利書を取ってきたんです。
どうしてそのことを。
今我々は東上界に沖縄の土地買収の件から降りてもらうわけにはいかないんです。
だが俺はあの沖縄の一件もう手を引くと決めたんだ。
あなたは東上界の6代目。3万人の構成員を養うにはそんなことは言ってらんないでしょう。
それでも俺が断ると言ったら。
それは困りましたね。
おじき、
中原は。
今手術してます。
トラだ。親父の容体は。くそ。
さきちゃん、怖かったね。
サキ、お前は大丈夫だったのか。犯人は割れてんのか。
いいえ、お嬢と二人きりのところを襲われたんで。親父は腹に数発食らったみたい
どこかの組の会士か。
で。いえ、多分土地買収の絡みです。事務所から例の土地の権利書がなくなってました。
何。
絶対玉城組の連中に決まってる。奴ら1年前のことで俺たちを逆恨みして。
いや、 それがどうも違うみたいで。
ん？どうしたんださき？
誰ですか？
これはこいつが撃ったのか？
これって。
兄貴、こいつ兄貴が知ってる人なんすか？
ああ、俺の死んだ親父風間のおやっさんだ。
今日立つのね。
ああ、
そう。私もお別れを言いに来たわ。
We can get to that later, though. I assume you'd like to pay your respects to the people you've lost first. Yeah, it might be nice to stop for a second and reflect on everything that's happened. Tarada. You were one of the leaders of a Kansai Yakuza conglomerate known as the Omi Alliance. Despite working for our rivals, you owed Kazuma-san a huge debt, leading to you to try and stop the Tojo clan's infighting over the missing 10 billion yen. After seeing the kindness and generosity in your heart, I decided to leave the Tojo clan in your hands. To protect the weakened Tojo from the Omi Alliance, you opted to call a truce with their leader, Jingoda. It was all part of a plot to take revenge for the Jingwon massacre from over 20 years earlier. Even so, you owed your life to Kazuma-san. That's why I chose to believe you when you asked me to trust you as you died. Because of you, Tarada, I learned to never give up on people, even when things take a turn for the worst. I hope someday the Tojo clan becomes the kind of organization you always wanted it to be. Until that day, watch over them, please. Nishiki. As long as I can remember, you were my friend and my brother. We were both taken in by Kazuma-san at Sunflower Orphanage. They joined Yakuza organization called the Dojima family, led by Patriarch Sohei Dojima. When Yumi got kidnapped, you murdered Dojima and threw all our lives into turmoil. I decided to leave Yumi with you and spent 10 years in jail after taking the fall for the murder you committed. I sacrificed the world for you, yet Yumi's disappearance and your sister's illness led you down a path of despair. When I saw you again 10 years later, you were a changed man. All you cared about was becoming the chairman of the Tojo clan. In the end, you and I fought over the 10 billion yen that had been stolen from the Tojo. Even still, you sacrificed yourself to save me. Wouldn't be standing here now if it wasn't for you. Rest in peace, Nishiki. You were a great friend right until the very end. Yumi. I still think back to the time you, and Nishika spent at Sunflower. We sure had some fun, huh? Even after Nishiki and I joined up with the Dojima family, we never stopped spending time with you. Serena, the bar where you worked, ended up our favorite hangout spot. The three of us were happy then. Looking back on it now, it almost feels like a dream. Then, on that fateful day, Sohei Dojima kidnapped you, and you had to watch while Nishiki murdered him. The shock of it all caused you to lose your memory. Before you had regained it, though, you met a diet member named Kyohei Jingu and conceived a child with him, Haruka. Once you recovered your memory and learned of Jingu's plan, you left Haruka at Sunflower and began working with Chairman Sera and Kazuma-san to stop him. Yumi, there's so much I wish I had gotten a chance to say to you. I'm sure the same goes for Haruka, so we'll be back to visit again, I promise. Kazuma-san, how could I repay you for everything you did for me? Even though you were a ranking Tojo officer, you devoted your life to Sunflower Orphanage and raised me and the other kids like we were your own flesh and blood. Hi, Ray! When I got expelled from the clan and sentenced to 10 years in jail for the murder of Sohei Dojima, you were one of the only people who didn't abandon me. When I finally got out of prison, you used the Kazuma family to protect me from all the Tojo men who were out for my head. You even laid down your life to save Haruka. After your death, I took over as 4th chairman of the Tojo clan and managed to put a stop to the infighting. But I wanted to wash my hands of the Yakuza life, so I installed Terada as the 5th chairman. Like me, he owed you a massive debt. That wasn't the end of my involvement, though, as I came back into the fold to deal with the Jingon Mafia plot for revenge. See, some Jingon members you spared 20 years ago wanted revenge on the Dojima family for their downfall, but I managed to thwart their plans. And now the Dojo is at a crossroads yet again, but I have someone in mind to take over, someone I trust to lead the clan back down the right path. Rest in peace, Kazuma-san. You deserve that much, and thank you for everything. When you finish, Kiryu-san? Yeah, I've done all I need to do. Right, I guess he'll be leaving then. Yep, heading down to Okinawa tomorrow morning. You know, I never pegged you as the kind of guy to start an orphanage. It's been a dream of mine to take care of kids, though. Just like Kazuma-san did for me when I had nowhere to turn. Textbook Kazuma Kiryu response, if I ever heard one. But why Okinawa? There's a place there that place there with ties to Sunflower. When their old manager died, they asked me if I knew anyone who might be able to lend a hand. And you decided that person should be you. Seems like the perfect opportunity. Aren't many opportunities for an ex-Yakuza out in the wild anyway. I hear Okinawa's beautiful too. Yeah, and the orphanage is right down by the beach. You should come visit when you get the chance. I'd love that. But I doubt I'll be able to for a while. Why is that? Well, I'm actually leaving the country. Tomorrow. Where to? The U.S. They're starting a training program for a new branch of Metropolitan Police. They've asked me to be an instructor. Is it really that simple? You'd probably try to stop me if I said more. Might be best to just leave it at that. Right, well, I can't say that I'm not happy for you. It's good to see you following your heart. I thought you'd say that. Besides, I don't think you'd like it very much if I turned them down to stay with you. I guess not. There's still a lot I want to accomplish as a police officer, Kiryu-san. Career goals, you know. And I think America's the best place for me to do that. You're probably right. So let's go our separate ways for now. I'll come find you once I've done what I need to do, okay? Promise. It's a promise.
仕方ないでしょう。佐山君には警察官としての夢がありますからね。夢ね。ガス切れか。どうぞ。ああ、悪い。返さないで結構です。差し上げます。一家じゃタバコは吸えませんから。一家だと？私は来月付で4課から1課へ戻ります。極道相手の4課じゃ吸えても、殺人事件を扱うエリートコースの1課じゃ吸えませんからね。昇進したのか？よかったじゃないか。いやいや、そういうわけでもありませんよ。今回の東上会と近江連合の構想。結局、警視庁も府警も後手に回り何もすることはできませんでした。それに加えて倉橋課長と人言派の起こした警察内部の不祥事、警察としては大きな汚点を残す結果に。じゃあなんで一課に戻るんだ？口封じですよ。佐山君も私も今回の抗争事件に関わった人間は皆昇進。 本人の希望部署に転属させることで不祥事をうやむやにするつもりなんでしょう。
ああ、とはいえよかったじゃねえか。これでお前もまたエリートコースに戻れたわけだ。
まあそうなんですけど。
浮かねえ顔だな。
心配なんですよ。
何が？
今後のカムロ町が。警察は今後東上会や近江連合といった組織に対して一定の距離を取る方針です。今回の警察の失態を救ったのはある意味彼らでしたからね。
なるほどな。で、何が心配なんだ？
私はまだ極道を信じてません。もし東上会の跡目が桐生さんじゃないなら、またカムロ町は昔のような荒れた町に。
大丈夫だ。
え？
あいつはちゃんと考えてるよ。奴はケツの吹き方を知ってる。カムロ町を去る前にやることはやってくはずだ。
それじゃあそろそろ行く。
ええ。今日はカムロ町にでも行くの？
ああ、和樹や優也たちに一言挨拶しないとな。それにどうしても一人話をしておかないとならない奴がいるんだ。
東上会のことね。
ああ、このまま行けば大悟が東上会の6代目を継ぐ。だが大悟はまだ若い。組みまとめるだけの力が足りない。
東上会を支えられる人間、誰か当てはあるの？
俺と同じように昔からの東上会を知っている人間が一人な。
真島？
なるほどね。けど堂島大吾に彼を飼いならすだけの度量があるかしら。
あいつは誰にも飼いならされるような玉じゃねえよ。
真島五郎。要は彼が今の東上会に魅力を感じるか、それだけってことね。
そうだな。
彼のこと説得できるかしら。
やるしかねえんだ。だから俺は今日どうしても真島に会う。そして奴を説得する。
殴り合うような展開にならないといいわね。
まあ、それも
It's probably gonna have to be fists.
気をつけてね。
ああ、お前もな。じゃあ行ってくる。
バイバイ。おじさんとカムロ町を歩くのも今日が最後かもしれないんだね。
そんなことはないさ。またいつでも帰ってこられる。どうした？
今日は思いっきり遊びたい。おじさんと一緒に遊びたい。ダメ？
わかった。好きなだけ遊ぼうな。
Let's go see Uncle Kazuki and Uncle Yuya. Right. They deserve a farewell after all they've done for us. Time to pay those two a visit. Stardust is just down the street.
昼間っから何サボってんだ、ゆうや。
桐生さん。
So, what's with the get-up? Oh, just getting my clean on. Those Goryu punks tore the place up real bad. Everyone's really pitching in, though. So they're doing all the work while you smoke? What? You got it all wrong, Haruka-chan. I was just taking a little breather. By the way, how are you feeling? What, me? Better than ever, man. It'll take more than a few punches to put a dent in old Yuya. Ugh, it hurts to laugh. If that's better than ever, I don't want to see what you hurt looks like. Oh, and how's Kazuki doing? Still over with the doc. Sounds like it's going to be a little while before he can come home. But he's doing good. Glad to hear it. By the way, Yuya, we're actually here to say goodbye. Huh? What do you mean goodbye? I'm moving to Okinawa. I'm gonna be taking over an orphanage down there. And you're going too, Haruka-chan? Mm-hmm. Place actually has pretty close ties to Sunflower, too. After what Haruka and I have been through, I think it'll feel good looking after some kids myself. Well, that's outright charitable of you, man. But I gotta say, it's gonna be lonely around here without you two. Or without you. It's not like we're gonna be that far. We can still see each other, you know? You can even come visit us sometime. You know, that ain't such a bad idea. Oh, damn it. Yep. Sounds like a plan. Speaking of, I'm actually thinking to go see Kazuki now. Oh, yeah? Sure, he'll be happy to see you. Hope so. Anyway, you take care of this place while Kazuki's out of commission, okay? I'll do what I can. Well, Kiryu-san, I guess this is it. Good luck down there. Oh, and you too, Haruka-chan. Bye, Uncle Yuya. Don't forget to come visit. Zag.
Kiryu-san. おじさん。置いてかないでよ。どこ行く
Multiple medical clinic. This is where Uncle Kazuki is, right? Yep. Something up? Oh, I was just thinking, can we go have some fun after we see him? Of course I would go. Just a sec there, buddy. Can I help you? This town's no place to be bringing a little girl, old man. You get lost on your way to the fun fair? None of your business. Now back off, or I'll make you back off. Oh, I'm so scared. Dude, what's with this asshole? This guy's pissing me off. Sure, pal, we'll back off. If you hand over some cash. I mean, that girl of yours gets an allowance, yeah? How about share in the wealth? Sorry, not happening. Just fork it over, man. You don't want to get your ass beat in front of your kid, do you? You even listening, you old fuck? Look, if you get lost now, I'll forget this ever happened. But if you stick around, you're gonna pay. Promise. You think you can take us, asshole? Excuse me. I know I can. You're the only one who's gonna be paying today, man. Either in cash or in blood, your choice. I'll get you some blood if you want, but it's not gonna be mine if you catch me. Good one. You're gonna regret this. We'll see about that. Let's go. Zach, I need you off of the mouse and keyboard, dude. Oops. Heat gauge. During heat mode, you can use secret techniques called heat actions. Ooh. Well, had enough. Oh, thank you for the watch streaks. 10 and 140. Jeez. Shit, I'm sorry, man. We'll get out of here. No harm, no foul, yeah? I don't remember saying you could leave. Yeah. Please don't kick our asses anymore, old man. You really don't know how to talk to your elders, huh? Am I gonna have to beat some more manners into you? Wait, no! No more beating, please! Anything but more beatings, please. Just let us go. Maybe next time you'll remember your place. Twitch screwed you over. Monster streak, rude. Yeah. Yeah, of course. I'm going on the straight and narrow, I promise. Fine. Get out of here. Oh, thank God. I mean, thank God, sir. Come on, boys. Let's leg it. Novelist finicky. Yeah. Kids these days. You alright, Haruka? Mm-hmm. Good. Now let's go see your Uncle Kazuki. Okay. Is it here? Yes, it's here. Hey, Kazuki. How are you feeling? Oh, Kiryu-san. Did you come all this way here just to see me? The doc says it'll still be a while until I can go home, but I'm on the mend at least. Right. You're looking pretty healthy. Thanks. Means a lot coming from you. Uncle Kazuki, we're actually here to say goodbye. Goodbye? Are you two going somewhere, Kiryu-san? Yep, the Goryu and Jingwon have been dealt with, and Daigo's come around to being the next chairman. My job here is done. We're moving to Okinawa. Okinawa, huh? That's pretty far. Yeah, that's kind of the point. Haruka and I are going to be running an orphanage down there. Wow. I can't say we won't miss you, Kiryu-san, but I'm sure you'll be great. You said pretty much the same thing. Oh, he also said you'd come visit us. We have been looking for places to take the boys for some team building. Can't think of a better place than Okinawa. You better not forget. Don't worry, Haruka-chan. We'll visit you soon. Kiryu-san, thank you for everything. I owe you my life. Don't be ridiculous. If it wasn't for me and the Tojo clan, you never would have ended up like this in the first place. I hope you can forgive me. Don't be like that, Kiryu-san. I can't imagine a Kamurocho without you. This town owes you and Kazuma-san more than you realize, so please. No need to apologize. If you say so. Thanks again, Kazuki. Of course. Take care of yourself, Kiryu-san. I will. Feel better soon, Uncle Kazuki. Thanks, Haruka-chan. Be good in Okinawa, okay? I don't want to hear about you getting into any trouble. Okay, bye. Bye. Oh. Take care of yourself, Kazuki. Same to you, Kiryu-san. Will do. See you later. Here you're leaving Kamurocho? Yeah, now that everything's settled down. By the way, how's Kazuki doing? He'll be fine soon enough. It's still some time till he'll be out on the street, but he's progressing nicely. Good to know. Hey, Zach. You wanna come up? Yeah, come on up. Alright. Did you drop in on the Tojo clan yet? Nope, and I'm not planning to. Daigo and Yayoi-san have enough on their plates already rebuilding the organization. Besides, Tojo doesn't need me now that Daigo's in charge. I wouldn't be so sure about that. It's alright. I left a letter for Daigo over with Kashiwagi-san. There is one thing I need, though. Hmm? What's that? I need to see a certain someone before I leave Kamurocho for good. Majima. You gonna ask him to look after Daigo, huh? Yeah. If we want all the other families to accept Daigo as our leader, we need a big man like Majima to come forward and do it first. Can't you just step in if anyone starts giving him trouble? Why does it have to be Majima? I'm out of the clan, that's why. Besides, what? It's not that long ago the Tojo wanted me dead. Even now, I have my fair share of enemies in the clan. Meaning the Mad Dog's your only option. That's right. None of the other patriarchs would dare mess with Majima, but if Daigo can show he's got him on a leash, the other families would have to follow suit. I get it. So you're gonna go see him now? Yeah. Mind if I leave Haruka here while I'm out? What, the girl? Of course, no problem at all. Thanks, Simoto. Are you going somewhere, Uncle Kaz? Yeah, I need to talk to Majima-san before we leave. Can I come? Sorry, but I need you to be a big girl and stay here, okay? Majima-san and I have some adult things to discuss. Oh. Well, are you going now? I thought we were going to spend some time together. Sorry, it has to be now. Sorry, Haruka. It has to be now. Alright. Just don't take too long, okay? Then we'll go hang out afterwards. Go find Majima. I'm sure he's somewhere in town. I'll have to track someone from his family. Well, 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 look who it is. Oh, you're the brats from before. What now? You think you're hot shit, huh? This is the guy, senpai. Oh, so you're the one who beat up my tender little friends here, huh? You're in trouble now, old man. Our senpai here is in the Kazuma family. Yeah, that's right. The guy who owns this downtown. Well, you shitting yourself yet? Look at this bitch. He's so scared he can't even talk. What's wrong? Can't catch your tongue? Well, the way I hear it, you were acting real tough toward my pals not too long ago. Well, guess what? I'm here to even the odds. You catch me? Oh. Well. Look, man, I got a Kazuma family pin right here. They don't go handing these out on the street, you know? I'm a big man. Now, if you don't want to meet my big fists, I might be able to find it in my heart to forgive you for a price. The shit are you laughing at? Kazuma family pin, huh? Funny. Back in my day, nobody dare brag about their loyalty without knowing who they were up against. That's how you get yourself killed, kid. Oh yeah? Look, just do yourself a favor and run along now. I'm not interested in wasting my time with scum like you. You think you can boss Kazuma family boys around? We're gonna bash your fucking brains in. Finishing well. Attacks you will press Y. Point during rush combo. Okay. No, I don't need to redo the... What happened? I thought you were going to teach me a lesson. Shit, he's strong. What the hell's going on over here? Someone causing trouble on our turf? Aniki, help! This guy's so this guy's gonna fucking wreck us. Looks like you already did, Hiroshi. He start shit with you? Yeah, he's got beef with the Kazuma family or something. Hold your horses there. You're the ones who started this, not me. Yeah, shut up, you old bitch. Oh, well, if it ain't the fourth chairman, how you been? Huh? Don't me. Go and introduce yourself, idiot. This man here's Kazuma Kiryu, Tojo Clan fourth chairman. Huh? But him? What? It's an honor to meet you, sir. You there. You're Kazuma family too? Yes, sir. The name's Aniki, but you can call me Aniki. I think I'll just stick to Aniki. Anyway, do you know where I can find Majima-san? That's a good question. Since he's left the Tojo clan to start Majima construction, it's been impossible to know where he might pop up. Oh, now I think about it, he was actually scheduled for a meeting with the boss today. You might catch him over at the Kazuma family office if you're lucky. Thanks, I'll go take a look. Oh, and fourth chairman? Yeah? My boys didn't offend you, did they? Nah, it was nothing. They could just use a little more education is all. That's so. Guess I'll have to beat some manners into them then. Don't worry, I already did. Just keep an eye on them and make sure they take the lesson they learned today to heart. I'll do that, sir. Thank you, sir. Well, I should get going. Goodbye, fourth chairman. Yeah. After earning a certain number of experience points, level up. No, Kiryu-san. It's Nishida, right? What are you up to? Oh, well, the boss had some business with Kashiwagi-san, so I came over with him. But once we got here, he told me to just go home. The problem is, if I really do up and leave, I'll totally get you out later. So I'm sticking around for now. Huh, I was actually heading over to see Majima-san myself. Is he still with Kashiwagi-san? Doubt it. The boss thinks meetings are the most boring shit in the world, so I doubt it lasted longer than half an hour. And where is he now? On the roof, most likely. Looking down on the city. He may not look it, but he's actually a big softy. I'm sure he's torn up about you leaving Kamurocho, Kiryu-san. And hey, don't tell the boss I said he's soft. Think I'd end up losing an eye myself if he found out. Heh, I won't. Take care of yourself, Nishida. Same goes for you, Kiryu-san. Oh, before you go, the boss has been kinda catty lately. You might want to be careful. Who knows what'll set him off. You know what? Here, you should take this. Better safe than sorry, I always say. Thanks. Up to the roof. Hell yeah.
ああ、だからあんたを探していた。あ？どういうことや？俺はな、兄さん。あんたに大悟を支えてほしいと思ってる。
What are you getting at, Kiryu-chan? I think I was pretty clear. Can't seriously want me going back to the Tojo. I do. Well, too bad. I ain't much point in it now. Plan's not the barrel of monkeys it used to be. Listen, Majima-san. Daigo's taking over as 6th chairman, but he could end up in some trouble without a family of his own. Meaning you want my muscle backing him up? Please. Your family is the only thing that can save the Tojo clan now. Gonna have to pass. Majima-san. Come on, Kiryu-chan, you know what I'm like. Living life caged up like a damn shelter dog ain't my scene, and you know it. That's exactly what I'm doing, giving up my freedom to keep my family afloat. Now you come marching up here, asking me to babysit your little protege on top of that? Sorry, ain't gonna happen. Somehow I knew that's what you'd say. What? Majima-san, you want to be free, right? Yup. But instead you're feeling trapped, cooped up. Yup. Well then, this is the perfect chance for you to break out. Huh? The flying shit are you talking about? Once Daigo takes over, there'll be no shortage of people for you to fight. You can go wild like you've never gone before. How's that? You can be his enforcer. Anyone even thinks about betraying Daigo, you get full license to put them back in line. You saying what I think you're saying, Kiryu-chan? You bet. It's time Kamurocho sees what the Majima family can really do. So I'm not asking you to babysit Majima-san. I'm asking you to let loose. Because the more ass you kick, the better off the Tojo clan and Daigo will be.
Mo, わかってるやろな。俺は強いやつが好きや。俺に命令できんのは強いやつだけや。ああ。俺を登場界に戻したかったら、俺に勝ってから命令せえや。やっぱりそうきたか。さあ、始めようか、キリュウちゃん。こうやって向かい合うのも久々やな。せやけど手加減はなしやで。ああ、行くで。来いよ。そうじゃ。
When nearing victory against a powerful enemy, you're able to perform a super finish. If your heat gauge is filled, rapidly press right trigger to enter heat mode within the given amount of time. Head press. Oh.
やっぱりキリちゃんはごっついのう。これでほんまにお別れやな。ああ。寂しくなるな、キリュウちゃん。大悟のことを頼んだ。ああ。ただ一つ気がかりなことがある。なんだ。 もし6代目がおかしな方向に進んでも俺には止めることはできへんで。どういう意味だ？大悟、いや6代目はあんたと同じで人を信じやすいところがある。変な連中に利用されなきゃええんやが。大丈夫だ。大悟はそんなバカな男じゃない。そろそろ俺は行く。登場会のこと頼んだぞ。えらいこと引き受けてしもうたな。しゃあない。真島五郎一応やってるやないか。めんどくさ。せやけど桐生ちゃんとの約束やししゃあないな。
I love Majima. Controller's actually vibrating when he slices the onion.
おじいさん、ご飯まだ？
今真剣なんだ。話しかけるんだ。
こらダメでしょ太一。
痛いよ姉ちゃん。
ご飯作ってる時は邪魔しちゃダメって言ったのに。ほら晩ご飯までみんなで遊んできなさい。まだダメ。みんな揃ってからってルールでしょ。
はーい。わあ、カレーだ。
早く食べたい。集まったわね。あれ、泉は？泉ちゃんどこだろう。
知らない。シロ、あんた今日学校から一緒に帰ってこなかった？
うん。帰ってきたけど。
ん？どうしたシロ？知らないのか？
知らない。
どこ行っちゃったんだろ
う。いいじゃん、先に食べちゃおうよ。そうだよ、別に大丈夫だって。
おじさんどうする？
よし、探してこよう。お前たちは食べてていいぞ。
はーい、いただきます。
Find Izumi. Where do you think Izumi-chan went? Hard to say for sure. I'll take a look around outside. You check in the house, Haruka. Alright. You have access to a hideout. Here you can save your game, move items to the item box, reminisce on past events, and view your playstats. Furthermore, your health will recover while at a hideout. Eating there, Kiryu-san. How's that little scrap of lamb been treating you? Can't be too bad with the beachfront view and all. Sorry, Miyata-san. I don't have time for small talk right now. Have you seen Izumi? Izumi-chan? Can't say that I have. Damn. Have you checked out at the beach? I see here they're staring out at the ocean every now and then. That'd be a good place to start. I'll do that. Thanks, Miyata-san. No problem at all. I imagine she spends time reminiscing about her parents. She lost them at such a young age. Shard of tempered glass. What's wrong, Izumi? You're usually the first one at the dinner table. I don't want to eat right now. What? Are you feeling okay? Something's definitely bothering her. Something happened at school? Did something happen at school? Come on, Izumi. You can tell me. Hey, Uncle Kaz? What's up? Is not having parents a bad thing? Huh? The other kids at school were making fun of me because I don't have a mom and dad. How'd that even get brought up? Well, bring your parents to school day is pretty soon, so everyone started asking what I was gonna do. They said my parents can't come because they're dead. That's awful. Everyone knows I live here with you, Uncle Kaz. It's not like I want you to pretend to be my dad or anything, but what, Izumi? You can tell me. It's really hard. Like, some of the other parents can't come because they're too busy. Nobody makes fun of those kids. Why not? Why can't I just have a real family like everyone else? You do have a family, Izumi. Huh? Me, Haruka, and everyone else. I don't get it. Listen, families come in all shapes and sizes. Having a real mom and dad isn't what matters here. But what matters is that you're surrounded by people who love you for who you are. But we're not related. Well, there's more to it than that. Related or not, you mean the world to all of us. That alone is enough to make us family. And besides, I don't think your classmates were really making fun of you. Huh? They spent their whole lives with their moms and dads right by their side. They can't imagine it any other way. I'm sure they just don't realize how lonely life as an orphan can be. Then they don't think I'm weird? That's right. If anything, I'd say they were genuinely concerned about you feeling lonely. If I was an orphan, I was an orphan too. I know just how hard it can be. Even so, I'll always think of the man who brought me up as my real dad. And then the other kids from my orphanage, they're my siblings. Throughout all my time there, the idea of not having a real family never even crossed my mind. So you see, you have everything you could ever need right here at Morning Glory. Your family's just as real as any of the other kids at school. You don't need to be jealous of them. I'm not, it's just they say things sometimes. And when they do, you can tell them this. I'm not alone. I have 9 people in my family. 9? Me, Haruka, and the others. That makes 9. We're a family, huh?
Ah, 俺はお前のお父さんにはなれない。でもお前がこの朝顔に来た時から家族だと思っている。
おじさん。泉ちゃん、みんなが待ってるよ。朝顔に戻ろう。ほら、泣かないでもう。
さあ今日はカレーだ。戻って腹いっぱい食べよう。
No.
泉がいねえのに食べられないからな。もうお腹ペコペコだよ。いいから早く座れ。
こっちおいで泉ちゃん。早く早く。
おじさん早く早く食べようよ。
ああ、よし、それじゃあ
いただき
ます。おいしいね。おじさん、またこれが。立ち退きって書いてあるけど、私たち出ていかないといけないのかな。最近知らない男の人たちもよく来ているみたいだし、朝顔のみんなも怖がってるんだよ。
ちょっと様子を見てくる。
あ、やべえ、おい、右早く顔来る。はい。
Uncle Kaz, we don't have to leave, do we? Not if I can help it, but I'm not about to let those guys kick us out of our home. Must have been the Ryudo family boys. That's who's been sending us those letters. One way or another, it's gonna have to stop. I can't have them keep scaring you guys. Maybe I should pay this Ryudo family a visit. Don't worry, Haruka. I'm not planning on getting into any fights, even if they are Yakuza. Just be careful, Uncle Kaz. I will. Be back tonight. Alright, we're gonna take a quick break before we go pay them a beating. I mean, a visit. Be right back. We might be going short today. I'm actually feeling worn out. Let's see. You know, go to downtown Ryukyu from here. Would you like to go there now? Yeah, let's go. The Ryudo family's got to be around here somewhere. Guess I should start by looking for those guys from before. Pretty sure they were driving a little blue truck. Hey bro, I'm extra bored right now. Too much time, no money, and nothing to do. How's about you and me kill some time? Okay, I guess. Damn, that hurts. What the hell is up with you, man? Look, I'm sorry. Just let me go, alright? You got a bloody 3,000. I think that's our truck.
Yo, チンピラ。
さっきの
なんだおっさん。
お前ら流動一家の若いのじゃねえのか。
あ？だったらどうした？
ちゃんと賃貸料払っている仇にいきなりこんなもんちらつかせてどういう了見だ。
は、仇だと？笑わせんな。背中にあんなもんしょってる仇がどこにいるってんだ。
とにかく子供たちが怖がってるんだ。もう二度と顔見せるんじゃねえ。
俺らはな、内地からしゃしゃり出てきたやつが大嫌いなんだよ。とっとと沖縄から出ていけ。
それが立ち退きの理由か。
さあな、どうしても知りてえなら直接親父に聞くんだな。ちょっと待て。どこへ行く気だ？
流動一家の事務所。お前らの親父とやらに会いに行く。
兄貴、今すぐ組に連絡を。
わざわざ組に連絡入れるようなことするんじゃねえ。俺らの仕事はあんたの監視だ。だが好き勝手に事務所に行ってもらうような真似されちゃ困るんだよ。そんなことされたら俺の顔が潰れちまう。
じゃあどうすればいい？
どうしても生きてえってなら俺を倒してからにしな。
ほう、そんなことでいいのか。
なめた口聞いてんじゃねえぞおっさん。てめえ 頭に本当に勝てると思ってんのか。
頭？
そうだ。兄貴は天下の流動一家の若頭、捨て頃のハブこと島袋力也さんだ。それでもやるって言うのかさあ。
やめとけ。
ああ、
お前自分の顔を潰したくないんだろ。
そんなこと言ってやめようとしてんじゃねえよ、腰抜けのおっさん。
沖縄じゃどれだけ有名か知らねえが、そんな脅しが通るほど世の中甘くねえぜ。
持ってろ。どうだ。
なかなか立派な蛇だな。
違うわボケ。ヘビじゃねえよ、ハブ。ハブだハブ。捨て頃のハブっつってんだろ。
ハブも蛇も同じだろ。
違うわ。ハブは沖縄の魂だ。俺は沖縄の心しょってんだよ。
相当地元のことを好きなんだな。
そうよ。内地のあんたに本物の沖縄もんの強さを教えてやるぜ。ミキオ、てめえは絶対に手出すな。あ、はい。覚悟はいいな。
ああ。
行くぜ。はっ。痛いの見してやるぜ。て
Just keep hitting him with stuff. I love getting stun locked. Tell me how the ground tastes, little man.
どうなってんだこいつは。
どうだ内地の腰抜けのおっさんのパンチは痛かったが約束だお前の親父のところに案内してもらおうか
はい、わかりました。
To the Ryuda office we go. Come on, follow me. Sounds good. Mikio, run on ahead and let the boss know.
Hey.
You got it, Aniki. Hey, I wanted to ask you about that tattoo you have. You said the Viper is a symbol of Okinawa, right? Then why'd you leave its eyes blank? Oh, well... My tattoo guy ended up passing away before he could get all the finishing touches in, so I decided to just leave it at that. Leave it that way. Can't you get someone else to finish the job? I mean, I've thought about it and all, but I don't know if some random other artist could do his work justice. Wouldn't really feel right, you know? I guess. And with how important the Viper is, I gotta have someone who's real in tune with the soul of Okinawa. Haven't found anyone like that since my old guy died, though. Knowing Okinawa has nothing to do with it. The best tattoo artists know how to reflect a man's soul, no matter the theme. A master artist should be able to do your Viper justice. Well, then I hope I can find one someday. The world's a big place. I'm sure you'll come across someone sooner or later. Yeah, you may be right. Anyway, we should get moving. The boss will be waiting for us. Oh, I just remembered I didn't do something. Yeah. Sorry about that. Oh, I have some upgrades we can do. Okay, so it's full all or nothing on the upgrades. Good to know. Rikia, where are you heading? Looks like you're busting a dang gut over there. We're just taking him to see the boss. That guy? Wow, he's built. Makes you look like a little kid with those arms of yours, Rikia. Come on, man. Don't be like that. It was just a little joke. Hey, pal. You're not from around here, aren't you? Nope. But I've been on the island for almost a year now. Oh, a convert. Are you liking Okinawa, friend? Probably never want to step foot on the mainland again, huh? Listen, man, we're kind of in a hurry here, so... Alright, right along. Oh, and ask the boss if he wants us to grab a drink tonight, will you? Sure. See you later. Sorry about that. It's this way. Riki-chan, come say hello. Sorry, I'm kind of in a hurry here. Says the guy who spends all his time sitting on his tush. Gosh, that's too funny. You and Miki-chan spend more time lounging around getting fat than doing actual work. Well, not in front of the guest. And what a guest he is. If only I were 20 years younger and a couple inches taller. Is that shit all you old ladies think about? Seriously, you're embarrassing me here. Anyway, we really gotta get going. One sec, Riki-chan. I just got some nice bitter melon in, so I'll whip up a big old batch of Goya Champloo for you. Maybe I can bring it around the office later? I can't hang with the bitter shit, you know that. Anyway, no time to be hanging around. We gotta go. Try bringing that can-do attitude to your work, too. You and Miki-chan can't keep goofing off all day. Sorry, she's kind of nosy. This way. Seems like the locals are on pretty good terms with the Ryudo. Hey there, Mikio. The boss inside? Yep, getting ready for our guest here. Well, this is the Ryudo family office. Come on in. Now we know who she is. Okay.
Oh, 待たせたな、客人。あんたが桐生さんか。うちの力也が可愛がってもらったようだな。あんたに話があってきた。ああ、立ち退きの件だろ。そうだ。どうして俺らが立ち退かなきゃならないのか、わけが知りたい。さっき、おいさっき、ちょっとこのおじちゃんと話があるんだ。部屋に戻っててもらえるかな。
Who's the girl? She's my daughter, named Saki. You have a daughter? Not by blood, I took her in. Oh, maybe 3 years ago now? Now about those eviction notices. I'm listening. I'm real sorry to be doing this to you, but I don't have a ton of choice in the matter. And why is that? Well, the family's owned the land you're sitting on for decades now. We built the houses over there ourselves and have been subletting them since, but now potential buyers coming knocking. And we're not planning on turning them down. Someone wants the land? Yep, sounds like it's going to be the site of some fancy schmancy new resort. What, you hadn't heard? This is my first time, yeah. Well, the word is they're gonna plop a big resort on the land your little neighborhood's on now. Either that or use it for a brand new American military base. It's been all over the news. So that's why you're trying to evict us. Yup. I've got to admit my feelings are kind of mixed on the whole shebang. Being Okinawa born and raised and all. But who am I to stand in the way of progress? So, what do you say? Think of it as a favor. Me and the rest of the Ryudo family'll really owe you one. Look, Rikia told me about the orphanage. Trust me, I know from Saki how hard raising kids at that age can be. But you mainlanders are practically made of money, right? Can't you just take your kids somewhere else? And if you really need some extra cash, we might be able to spot you a little something. Oh, not a bad deal, huh?
理由は分かった。
そうか。それじゃあ
断る。
ああ？なんだと？
あんたの言い分は通っている。だがな、所詮それは極道の勝手な都合ってやつだ。
何？
俺も昔は極道だった。他人の生活に土足で踏み込んでは何かと理由をつけていいように事を運ばせていた。だがな、そんな俺たちの事情で振り回された子供はどうなるんだ。俺はな、ここで施設をやっているうちはあいつらをそういう目に遭わせたくねえ。話は終わりだ。帰らせてもらう。
おいこら、ちょっと待て。
I have to fight you too, old man?
沖縄で生まれて60年。内地から来たガキに説教されるほど追い惚れちゃいねえ。
あんた、本当にそれでいいと思っているのか？
ああ？
今俺をここで殺して子供たちを追い出してあんたそれで満足なのか？沖縄のことを愛しているなら俺たちを立ち退かせることよりももっと他に考えることがあるんじゃないのか？あんたが暴力で向かってくるなら構わない。そん時はこっちも手加減なしにやらせてもらうぜ。
You'll die, old man.
続いてのニュースです。来年度、民自党が衆議院での通過を目指している沖縄米軍基地拡大法案のキーマン、田宮隆三防衛大臣と同時に開発が進められているリゾート開発の責任者、鈴木義信国土交通大臣が今日揃って現地沖縄へ視察に訪れました。日本防衛の鍵とも言われる弾道ミサイル防衛システム、通称新 BMD システムの導入を目指す田宮氏。一方、これまで沖縄米軍基地拡大法案に一貫して反対する立場を取りながら、沖縄の内需拡大のためリゾートの開発を推し進めてきた鈴木氏。意見の異なる両大臣揃っての沖縄訪問に政財界からの注目が集まっています。田宮氏の現地到着に先駆け、空港前には基地の拡大に反対する市民が大勢詰めかけ、範囲を示すビラを配るなどする一方、鈴木氏はリゾート開発による内需拡大を支持する地域財界関係者に迎えられ、開発候補地の視察へと向かいました。田宮氏の米軍基地拡大法案、鈴木氏のリゾート開発、ともに現地でも意見が割れており、法案成立に向け 両大臣とも各方面との調整が必要と思われます。
確かに BMD の導入は今の日本にとっては重要なことです。しかしこれ以上沖縄に日本防衛のための犠牲を払わせるわけにはいきません。それを少しでも軽減するためにも内需拡大を見据えてリゾートを開発することでなんとか地域の振興に貢献していきたいと、そう考えているわけです。
国を守ることは私の責務だ。それ以上言うことはない。
空港到着後、インタビューに応じた鈴木氏とは対照的に、田宮氏は足早に車に乗り込み、現地の視察へと向かいました。突然の両大臣の沖縄訪問に、野党からは鈴木氏の沖縄リゾート開発に田宮氏が便乗する形で強引に米軍基地拡大法案を進めようとしているのではないかと疑問の声が上がっています。地元の住民の反応はどうなんでしょうか。
基地がまた拡大するのは嫌だけど、リゾートで沖縄が潤うんだったらまあいいのかなって。
お隣の国がミサイルを撃つっつったって沖縄じゃなくて東京とかを狙うわけでしょ。タミヤさんはさ、結局沖縄のことなんか考えてないんだよ。
次期総裁候補として呼び声の高い鈴木田宮両氏の沖縄での行動に今後も注目が集まります。続いてのニュースです。
今のニュース、ここの立ち退きの話なのかな。
You talked to those guys in the truck, right? How'd it go? They wanted to buy us out, but I turned them down. Somehow, I doubt that's the end of it, though. Oh. Uncle Kaz, are we gonna have to leave Okinawa? Don't worry, Haruka. I'm not gonna let that happen. Trust me, everything's gonna be fine. Okay, I believe you. Oh, I almost forgot. What's up? Well, it's probably nothing, but Shido's been kinda down since he got home from school. Wonder why? Did you ask him what was wrong? Yeah, but he didn't seem like he wanted to talk to me. I'll give it a shot. Thanks for letting me know. Time to find Shido. To get all this talk of building a resort, what's so great about Okinawa? A friend of mine once went over to the mainland. He says that the ocean there is really dirty. Nothing like the sparkling blue of our beaches. Really? But don't people go swimming during the summer? It's because they don't know any better. Nobody who's ever been to Okinawa could stand to swim in that sludge. I guess that's why everyone comes to vacation here. Maybe the kids know. Koji, have you seen Shido around? Nope. How about you, Riona? Haven't seen him either. Maybe he's just off playing somewhere? Anyway, this boy in my class, Okada-kun. You girls have any idea where Shido is? I don't. Eri-chan? Izumi-chan? Nope. Nuh-uh. I saw Taichi and Mitsuo playing on the beach. Maybe he's with them? I'll go take a look. Thanks, yeah, I'll go. don't you? Hey, is Shiro with you too? Yeah. Taichi bomb. Ow, don't hit so hard, Taichi. Hehehe. There's more where that came from. Taichi explosion. I asked you a question, Taichi. Come on, Uncle Kaz, can't you see we're busy here? Just take a break for 1 second. Do either of you know where Shiro is? Maybe in our room? We asked if he wanted to play with us, but he said no. Taichi blast! Hey, no fair, I wasn't ready. I'm glad you kids are full of energy. Just try not to get hurt, okay? Well, be careful. You're never careful. Guess I'll take a look inside. There he is. Hey there, Shiro. Everything okay? I'm fine. You don't look fine. Everyone else is having fun outside, but you're sitting in here all by yourself. Are you sure you're okay? Just leave me alone. Something happened at school? Did something happen at school? No. Does this have to do with a girl? What do you mean? Well, you're at the age that boys start... That's not it. Just leave me alone, okay? Guess I was wrong. Does your stomach hurt? Not really. Doesn't look like he wants to talk. Maybe the other kids would know something. Hey, something's up with Shiro. You two know if anything happened at school? I don't. We barely even see each other most days. What about you, Riona? Same. He's in a way lower grade than me, so our classes are really far away. Sorry. It's alright. Want me to figure out what's wrong with Uncle Kaz? How are you gonna do that? Easy, I'll just put him in a headlock. That'll get him talking in no time. Hey, that's a good idea. I bet I could take him too. Come on, you two. You should be looking out for Shiro, not trying to beat him up. That's what being older sibling is all about. I thought you knew better. Never mind, I'll do it. And keep your hands to yourself, Koji. You're just gonna make things worse. Alright. Don't take it. Ayako. What's up, Uncle Kaz? Is this about Shiro? Yeah, something's definitely up. Do you know if he's having trouble at school? I'm not sure. We're not in the same grade. Have you heard anything, Izumi-chan? Nope. We're in different classes, so... Right. Want me to try asking him? Nah, it's okay. If he's gonna open up to anyone, it'd probably be another guy. I'll give it another shot. Oi, boys. Taichi, Mitsuo. Not now, Uncle Kaz. I was just about to go for the body slam. Give the games a rest and listen. Alright, what's up? It's about Shiro. Wait, he wasn't in our room? He was, but he won't talk to me. He's just sitting curled up in the corner. Yeah, he's been doing that a lot lately. What? Why? Probably because he's getting bullied. Bullied? How do you know? I found him crying in the boys' room at school a couple of weeks ago, so I asked him what was wrong. And that's when he told you about the bullying? Yeah. I think it's been getting worse, though. What makes you say that? Well, I thought it'd be funny to barge in on him when he was taking a bath, but he had bruises all over his body. And he doesn't do sports or nothing, so he wouldn't have gotten them from that. Did you tell the teacher? No, bullying always gets worse if you tattle. Oop. I've heard enough. I'll talk to the teacher myself. Wait, Uncle Kaz, I don't know if that's such a good idea. Ryukyu Elementary, Hashimoto speaking. Hi there, my name is Kiryu from Morning Glory and the orphanage, right? You must be the guardian for all those poor kids. And who are you exactly? Oh, just one of the teachers here at the school. Perfect. I'm actually calling about one of my kids, Shiro. Could I speak with this teacher? That would be me. What seems to be the problem? Well, I have reason to believe he's getting bullied. Bullied? What evidence do you have of that, Is this some kind of joke? Trust me, I'm not the joking type. Shiro's holed up in his room right now, not talking to anyone. Apparently, there have been bruises on his body, too. I assure you, there's no chance such awful behavior would take place at our school. What about the other orphans? Who knows what those kids of yours get up to while without parents around to keep them in check? What did you say? Honestly, I'm sick and tired of all these nervous parents whining to me about their children. Raising them is your responsibility, not mine. Though I suppose your case may be a lost cause. Goodbye, Kiryu-san. Beep, beep, beep. What was his problem? Uncle Kaz? Don't worry, Taichi. I'm gonna make sure this never happens again. But it's okay. I'll get Shiro to talk. Oops. I want you to tell me what happened. You can trust me, Shiro. Please. All I want for you is to be happy. All I want is for you to be happy. You and everyone else here. I'm not going to just stand around doing nothing when you're so clearly in need of help. Come on, just tell me what's going on. Is someone bullying you? Alright. I'll go have a talk with your school. You can't. Why not? I already spoke with your teacher, but he wasn't a whole lot of help. Shiro. Why doesn't Shiro want me going to his school? There has to be another reason. Maybe I could just cut out the middleman and talk to the bully's parents directly. Taichi seems to know a lot about what's going on. He might be able to point me in the right direction. Taichi. Oh, Uncle Kaz. Don't tell anyone about this, but do you think you can find out who's been bullying Shiro for me? I already know. That's what I was trying to tell you before. Who is it? Some kid named Yoshinori, but what? It's kind of complicated. Yoshinori is the son of Shiro's teacher, Hashimoto. What? Are you sure? Hashimoto would be in big trouble if he admitted his own son was a bully, so I don't know if he'll ever fess up. Now I really need to get involved. I'd better check with Shiro again to make sure. Uncle Kaz. Shiro, Taichi told me all about what's going on. Has this teacher's son really been bullying you? Yeah. Why didn't you tell me sooner? Please, Shiro. I need you to talk to me. But Yoshinori, he said his dad plays golf with Akasaka Sensei from the city council. That he'd get them to shut Morning Glory down if I tattled on him. Guess the apple doesn't fall far from the tree. It's okay, Shiro. Don't cry. I'm not crying. I'm just frustrated. Yoshinori only picks on kids when he knows they're not going to fight back. It's not right. Don't worry. Morning Glory's not going anywhere. Huh? I promise. So next time he tries to mess with you, I want you to stand up for yourself. You hear me? Mm-hmm. The next day... Figured out why Shiro sit down, but that's not enough. I've got to fix this somehow. Everything okay, Kiryu-san? You look kind of worried. Hi there, Miyata-san. Turns out Shiro has been getting bullied at school. What? Who would go after a sweet kid like Shiro-kun? I'd give them a piece of my mind. Well, it's a kid named Yoshinori, but his dad's the real problem. Apparently he's pretty tight with Akasaka-sensei. Meaning if I don't go about this the right way, they'll get city council to come shut my orphanage down. Really? That doesn't seem like the Akasaka-san I know. Wait, you know him? Of course. He's famous around these parts. Well, as famous as a city councilman can be. Anyway, he's definitely the honest type, not the kind of guy to use his position to settle grudges. Why don't you go talk to him? He loves chatting with his constituents, so I'm sure he'll be willing. Even so, I can't just go marching into City Hall over this. Maybe if there was somewhere else I could run into him. Oh, why don't you try the golf course? Why the golf course? That's where he spends most of his free time. They say he wouldn't be caught dead without his trusty set of clubs. Apparently he loves it so much he forgets to eat sometimes. But golf balls can't fill an empty stomach, you know? Huh. I wonder how he even finds time to work. Second that, Kiryu-san. Anyway, the monorail's the best way there. Just get off at Golf Course Station and you're golden. Thanks a ton. Time to go find out if those rumors are true. Yeah, take a taxi or monorail trip to the golf course. Maybe find Akasaka at the golf course. Welcome, sir. Are you a member of our club? Well, no. So you're a visitor. Do you have a guest pass? My deepest apologies, sir. But this is a highly exclusive club for local businessmen and government officials only. If you don't have an invitation from a current member, I'm going to have to ask you to leave. I'm very sorry, sir. Damn it. How am I ever going to find Akasaka if I can't even get in the club? If you allow me to intrude... I hear you don't have a guest pass. Let me guess, this is Akasaka. Yeah, I didn't realize this was a private club. In that case, why don't you join me for a couple of bowls? Really? I was actually meant to meet a friend here, but it seems he won't be showing up. I suppose he had some last-minute business to attend to. I'm not too fond of playing by myself, though, so if you wouldn't mind joining me, I'll be glad to have you along. And who are you exactly? Where are my manners? My name is Akasaka. You mean from the city council? I take it you've heard of me. May I ask your name? It's Kiryu. Well then, Kiryu-san, shall we play? Yeah, let's do it. Talk about luck. This is a perfect chance for me to get closer to Akasaka. Change shot range, display scores, change shot direction. Move impact point. Select next club, select previous club. I'll take the first shot if you don't mind. Be my guest. Use left bumper and right bumper to adjust the shot direction. Change clubs by using right stick. Press the Y to change the shot range to half distance. Up and down to change the impact point. Some points will put a spin on the ball. Hold down A to build shot power. Release A to set the shot power. After setting the power, press A to adjust as the cursor is aligned with the ball to deliver optimal impact. Hey, you're pretty good. I'm not sure I'd go that far. The wind's just been blowing in my favor today, that's all. Do you golf often, Kiryu-san? Not really, no. Ah, well, practice makes perfect. Right. Ew. Way too much power. Okay. Birdie. Wow, Kiryu-san. Your form is fantastic. Me? I don't think so. No need to be so modest. You're a natural. Shall we head to the next hole? Sounds good. Say, what sort of work do you do, Kiryu-san? I run an orphanage called Morning Glory. Wow, taking care of all those children is quite a task. It's not easy, sure, but nothing makes me happier than seeing them smile. That's wonderful. I'm glad to know you enjoy your work, Kiryu-san, and what vital work it is. Now let's get this hole started. Wow. Let's retry that. Almost perfectly in. Okay. No. Speaking of the orphanage, Kiryu-san, how many kids do you have there? 9, all in elementary school. And you take care of them all by yourself? Do you have any helpers? No, but the oldest girl, Haruka, takes on a lot of that responsibility. She'll be starting 6th grade next month. And the chores are divided up between all the kids. Everyone has to help out. How wonderful. Too many kids these days sit around watching TV while their parents do all the work. Now, shall we head to the next one? As a professional, Kiryu-san, what are your thoughts on the youth of today? Well, things were definitely different when I was a kid. But with how drastically the world has changed, I guess that's not too much of a surprise. I'd say the real problem is that we spoon-feed everything to kids nowadays. There's no room for imagination anymore. Back in my day, we'd come up with games we could all play together when we were bored. And since we had lots of kids of different ages, we had to make rules that were fair to everyone. We didn't want to exclude anyone just because of their age or ability. It was through those playground games that we first learned about cooperation and what it means to help others. These days, though, it's all about the video games and the internet. From what I hear, most kids would rather stay in their rooms than go outside to play. True, we didn't have any of those luxuries when we were children. Children nowadays certainly have it good, but in a way I feel sorry for them. Bullying seems to have grown more prevalent as well. I will admit, it's always been present, but incidents appear to be even more malicious recently. Perhaps the children of today lack basic consideration for their fellow students. Looks like it, yeah. Ugh. Yeah, we'll take that one. There we go. Kiryu-san, I have another question about your children, if you don't mind. How do they spend their free time? Well, we don't have a computer or any games, so for the most part they all play together outside. All the older kids really look after the younger ones too. It's like we're one big family. That sounds lovely. Would it be alright if I paid you a visit sometime? Of course, I'd be glad to have you. Ah, whooped him. Technically, I only whooped him because I kept doing mulligans, but yeah, I whooped him. I have to thank you for the match, Kiryu-san. Golf isn't much without an enjoyable conversation to go with it. I hope I'll have the chance to stop by your orphanage sometime soon, and I mean that sincerely. We'd love to have you. Perhaps there's even some way the city could support all the charitable work you do for those children. If you ever need anything, please feel free to give me a call. I'll do everything within my power to help you. I appreciate that, Akasaka-san. Farewell now. See you later. Ah, and before I forget, I signed you up on my permanent guest list, so you'll be free to visit the club whenever you please. Perhaps we'll even play again sometime. I hope so. Akasaka had nothing nice but nice things to say about Morning Glory. I bet that'll make Shiro feel better. Okay, take a quick break. I don't know if we're gonna go too much more past this one, but we'll see. Okay, let's get back to this. Oh, Akasaka-san. Good to see you again, Kiryu-san. I told you I'd stop by, didn't I? Yeah, though I wasn't expecting it to be so soon. Once an idea crosses my mind, I simply have to see it through as soon as possible. Taichi in the house! Yo, Uncle Cass. Hey, you forgot to say hello to our guest. And take your shoes off before you go inside. Hi, Uncle Cass. We're home. You two have a good day at school? Mm-hmm. Oh, a guest. Hi, mister. Hi. Hello there, kids. Come on, Izumi-chan. Okay. Such energetic kids. Looks like things didn't turn out so well. Yeah.
元気な子供ですな。
あれお客さん
ああ、挨拶しろ。
はじめまして、シロです。
ほう、ちゃんと挨拶もしっかりできて気持ちのいい子だ。おい、あんたが桐生だな。この子供にあんたどういう教育してるんだ。見ろ、喧嘩であざだらけだ。どうしてくれるんだ。ああ、橋本さん、お久しぶりですね。ん？え、赤坂先生。
What are you doing here? Truthfully, I've been wanting to pay this orphanage a visit for some time now. So of course I didn't waste any time when Kiryu-san invited me. I needed to see the children he clearly loves so much for my son. They'll certainly grow into fine young adults. Is it the environment? Or perhaps Kiryu-san's guiding hand? What's your secret? Honestly, I can't take that much credit. They're all really independent. I only step in when absolutely necessary. I see. You should take a page out of his book, Hashimoto. Yes, sir. I agree. Hey, what about Shiro? He thinks he's better than all us regular kids because he doesn't have parents. Don't speak to him like that, young man. He didn't choose to be an orphan. None of these kids did. If you really were his friend, you would help him solve his problems, not make them worse. Whatever, you old fart. Well, I never. I feel sorry for that boy's parents. I'm sure being his teacher is hard enough, Hashimoto-sensei. Well, I should be going. I must say, Kiryu-san, it warms my heart to see how happy and healthy your children are. You have the full support of the city, I assure you. Hi, Uncle Kaz. Hey, how'd it go? How was school? Good. Are the others back already? Yeah, they got home a while ago. Shiro, too? I hope he's okay. Don't worry, Haruka. Shiro's gonna be just fine. Really? That's a relief. I was so worried when I heard he was getting bullied, but I'm glad everything's gonna be okay. Me too. Well, I better go get dinner started. Be careful with the knives. Come on, give me it back. I will, just not yet. Sorry, Taichi. Sounds like Taichi and Ayako are up in arms over something. Better go take a look. Just give me my money back. I don't have it right now. Can you wait until I get my allowance? But that's not till next week, and the new Ninja Rangers manga comes out today. All the kids at school are gonna read it before me. Sorry, Taichi. Ugh, whatever. You better pay me back soon, liar face. Why didn't you pay Taichi back, Ayako? Did you lose the money? Or accidentally spend it? Come on, this isn't like you. When you borrow something from someone, you have to make sure you give it back. But, don't be afraid. You can tell me. Someone stole it. What? One of the other kids? Are you sure? Maybe it just fell out of your pocket. No, I keep all my money in my wallet inside my bag. So whoever stole it would have to know it was there. Alright, I'm gonna get to the bottom of this. No! Ayako, we have to find out what happened. But I'll go round up the others. Wait for me in the dining room. Okay. Hey, can you two go to the dining room for me? What's wrong, Uncle Cass? Nothing really. We just need to have a family discussion about something. Oh, okay. Did something happen? I'll tell you later. See you girls in the dining room. Okay. Koji! Oh, Uncle Kaz, what's up? Can you three go wait for me in the dining room? Isn't it kind of early for dinner? We're gonna have a house meeting. Why? What happened? You'll know soon enough. Just go wait for me, okay? Alright, come on. Taichi. Uncle Cass, you gotta help. I gave Ayako some money, but she's not giving it back. I know. I heard you two arguing earlier. Then why won't you do something? I am. Go wait in the dining room. All of us are gonna have a talk about what's going on here. What do you mean? Looks like someone stole the money from Ayaka. Huh? Like someone here? I'm not sure yet. That's why I want to have this meeting. Just wait for me in the dining room, okay? Yeah, okay. Get on over to the dining room. Ayako. Okay. What's up, Uncle Cass? There's something we need to talk about. Wait for me in the dining room, okay? Okie dokie. Here to say hi, so hi. How you doing, Serotonin? We're about to have a family meeting. We're missing. Ah. Where have you been, Uncle Cass? We're supposed to be getting dinner ready. Looks like dinner's gonna have to wait. Huh? Why? Ayako's money has gone missing. Huh? Do you think someone stole it? Sounds like it. One day it was in her wallet, the next it was gone. That's awful. Anyway, we're gonna meet in the dining room. I want you there too. Alright. Well, that's everyone. Time to find out what happened. And that's pretty much all we know. Ayako's really worried, and rightfully so. The money got taken right out of her wallet after all. No, I don't like doing this any more than you do, but if one of you stole the money, I need you to speak up. Ayako, when did you first notice it was gone? I think it was 2 days ago. Alright then. Did any of you notice anything weird going on? Were there any strangers hanging around or anything? I think I saw something. Riona was digging around in Ayako's bag. Riona? This is not Kiwami 3 now. Ayako-chan said I could borrow her paint, so I was getting it out of her bag. You don't think I stole the money, do you, Uncle Kaz? Of course not. Now that I think about it, didn't Mitsuo just buy a new model set? It's a pretty fancy one, too. Kind of suspicious timing, don't you think? Well, Mitsuo, how did you get the money for something like that? Huh? I saved up for weeks, that's how. I didn't do anything wrong, Uncle Kaz. I even stopped buying snacks so I could save up quicker. Besides, don't they say the first guy to speak up is usually the one who did it? What was that? You heard me. Stop it, you two. Uncle Kaz, what do we do? Alright, we're done here. This was clearly a mistake. But somebody stole the money, right? Yeah, he's right. Look, we're not gonna keep sitting here flinging accusations at each other. It's not what being a family is about. But I'll say it again. If one of you did take the money, come talk to me whenever you want. I won't tell the others. The only thing that accomplished was making everyone doubt each other. Well, we'd be missing a lot more than Ayako's money if the thief had come from outside. As much as I hate to admit it, one of the kids must have stolen it. Guess the only option now is looking through their things. What were you doing in here, Eri? Nothing. That's Ayako's bag, right? You know you can't dig around in there without her permission. Come on, just tell me what you were doing. Or is there a reason you don't want to say? Wrong! Uncle Kaz, what's wrong with Eri? I found her looking through your bag. Huh? Oh. Is something else missing? Nuh-uh. Actually, the money's back in my wallet. What? Eri... Did she take it, or was she feeling bad and decided to give up her money? Alright, Eri. It's time you told me what's going on. I'm sorry, Uncle Kaz. I'm really, really sorry. So it was you. I promised my friends I'd go to the movies with them, but I didn't have any money. Then why'd you promise? I never get to do stuff with them. They have real parents, so they get more allowance than I do. And you have 9 of us to take care of, so I can't ask for more. My friends know I can't afford a lot, so they never asked me to do stuff with them. So when they asked me to go to the movies, I was really happy. I couldn't say no to that, so I just took the money. I was gonna give it back next time I got my allowance, I swear, but I'm sorry, Uncle Kaz. I'm glad you were planning to pay her back, but you can't borrow something that's not yours without asking first. That's stealing. I know. But you gave the money back, and now you've confessed, too. That's really brave of you. The next step now is apologizing to Ayako. Think you can do that for me, Yuri? But I made everyone so mad. No one's gonna forgive me, especially not Ayako.
Eri-chan.
さあ、勇気を出せ。
ちゃん、私ありがとう。そしてごめん。なんで綾子ちゃんが謝るの？本当はね、私エリちゃんがお金持ってくところ見ちゃってたんだ。でもね、私その場でエリちゃんのこと止めてあげられなかった。エリちゃんのことを本当に思ったら、私あの場で言うべきだった。後悔してるんだ。私の方がお姉ちゃんなのに勇気がなかった。私にもっと勇気があればこんな大きなことにならなかったのに。だからごめん。私も許して。ごめんね。ごめんね。
Come on, you two. Let's get back inside. Alright. What's wrong? Everyone's so angry. I wonder what they're gonna do when they find out Eri took the money. I mean, Kochi and Riona are already fighting. What do we do, Uncle Cass? Everyone's gonna hate me. Nobody's going to hate anyone. I'll tell you what. Leave the talking to me. What I need you two to do is... Got it. I'm so sorry, Uncle Cass. Come on, let's get everyone in the dining room. Okay, I'll go round them up. Me too. Listen up. We got Ayaka's money back. Really? Then you know who the thief is. Not so fast. I actually have to apologize to all of you. Huh? Why? Well, Eri came to me yesterday saying she found some money, but I guess it slipped my mind today. Seriously, Eri? Where'd you find it? In the yard. And how much was it? 1,000 yen? Which was exactly how much you were missing, right, Ayako? Yeah. Meaning there's a good chance the money Eri found yesterday was the same money that went missing from Ayako's bag. There's no other possibility, don't you guys think? I guess. Sounds about right to me. Then nobody stole the money. Why was I getting blamed for it? I'm sorry, Mitsuo. All this could have been avoided if I just remembered sooner. Everyone, I'm really sorry. Sorry is not good enough. Yeah, I got called a thief. Yeah, me too. Hold on, guys. Wait, I'm the one who dropped the money, so if you're gonna get mad at anyone, get mad at me. I should have said something sooner too. I'm really sorry. Really sorry, everyone. See, Uncle Kaz was just a little forgetful. I think we should be glad none of us turned out to be thieves. Yeah, I guess. Sorry, Riona. Don't worry about it. And I'm sorry for suspecting you, Mitsuo. Whatever. I probably deserved it for how I treated Koji. Hey, it's all in the past now. I'm just glad I got my money back. Though, now I'm realizing I'm starving. What's dinner, Uncle Kaz? I want to eat too. Me three. Oh yeah, we totally forgot about dinner. Right, let's get moving. And make it snappy, Uncle Kaz. Try not to eat the table while we're gone. Actually, why don't you all go out and go play outside while we cook. We'll come get you when it's ready. Okay. Well, I guess we better get started. Right. Uncle Kaz, Uncle Kaz! What's wrong, Taichi? That guy with the curly hair, I just saw him again. Are you sure? Yeah, he's in that blue truck. Probably spying on us again. It's definitely him. Alright, I'll handle it. Make sure everyone gets inside. Okay. I'm gonna go take a look outside. Think you can handle dinner while I'm gone, Haruka? Of course. Be careful, Uncle Kaz. I'll be fine, don't worry. But if I'm not back in time for dinner, you guys can start without me. Okay. Well, if it's a whooping you're one. I don't see him, but I can't head downtown yet. Not before I find those Ryudo guys. I don't see him anywhere. Maybe Taichi was wrong? Hey,
またお前か。俺の答えは変わってねえぞ。
いや、今日はそういうんじゃねえんです。
ん？じゃあ何の用だ？
今日は兄貴にどうしても頼みたいことがあって。
What kind of favor are we talking? It's got to do with the little lady. You mean the girl with the sketchbook? That's right. 2 nights ago, she just disappeared. Nobody knows where she could have gone. You think she ran away? Don't know. We got men searching the streets and all, but they haven't found so much as a trace of her yet. And have you gone to the police? Well, not exactly. Why not? You should file a missing persons report.
Yeah.
I don't know that we really can. What do you mean? Well, the truth of it is, she's the daughter of a guy the boss used to do business with. Now the boss is taking care of the girl, yeah, but he never officially adopted her. If the cops found out about that, they'd ship her back to her parents, no questions asked. And we don't want that? Right, Saki-san's parents are real scum of the earth, let me tell you. Her dad gambled all their money away and then some, and then would come home stinking of booze and beat the daylights out of the girl and her mom. Her mom, on the other hand, was always sleeping around, acted like she didn't want a damn thing to do with her. So then Nakahara took Saki in to protect her. Yup. 3 years back, we got asked to collect on her dad's gambling debt. So the boss went over to their house, but when he walked inside, what happened? He found the guy dead, hanging blue-faced from a rope in their living room. Saki-san still clutching his lifeless leg. And her mom? Probably off with one of her fuck boys. Lady never gave a single shit about Saki-san, which is why Nakahara took her in. Yep. The boss looks scary, sure, but he's got a good heart. It just wasn't in him to leave Saki-san like that. And yeah, he complained at first about how much trouble it was raising a kid, but it wasn't long till he ended up a proud father. Now he treats Saki-san like she's his own flesh and blood. That's amazing. Yep, but word has it that her mom's back in town, that she wants to take Saki-san back. Why now, after all this time? Beats me. Probably so she can have a maid to do all the housework while she goes out and parties. Anyway, the boss has been trying to keep the little lady in the office so her mom wouldn't be able to find her. Which is why she was there when I stopped by. Yep, and now that she's missing, the boss is real worried. Saki's not a child anymore, though. Couldn't she just call him if she needed to? Call him? Not a chance in hell. Why not? The girl's mute. What? The doctor said it's some kind of mental block. Probably from watching her dad hang himself right in front of her. So you see, she can't call us. And that's why she has the sketchbook. Come on, Aniki. We gotta find her as soon as possible.
で、俺に何をしろと？
今、親父は荒れちまって手がつけられねえ状態です。だから兄貴に出張ってもらって、とりあえず親父を落ち着かせてほしいんです。
なんで俺なんだ？
先日の一件から親父は兄貴に一目置いてるみてえです。だからここは兄貴しか収められねえと。
ちょっと待て。
はい？
さっきから聞いていると、俺のことを兄貴兄貴って何言ってるんだ？
だって兄貴は兄貴じゃないですか。
お前は流動一家の若頭だろう。俺はお前の兄貴分でも何でもない。
まあ、その話はいいとして。
よくない。お前みたいなやつに兄貴と呼ばれたら、うちの子供たちに悪影響だろうが。
別にいいじゃないですか。俺は兄貴の強さと男気に惚れたんです。俺にとって兄貴は兄貴なんです。じゃあシモン、車回してきますんでお願いします。兄貴。
We're gonna have to walk from here, Aniki. I don't remember agreeing to this. Well, I've come this far. Might as well see it through. Let's get moving, Aniki. Alright, alright. Alright, already. Alright. I ran out of money and got evicted from my apartment. I'm looking for a new place around here, but rent is so damn high. So you're gonna have to help me out, buddy. 100,000 yen should about cover it. So you're gonna spot me or what? Okay, enough. I get it. All right, you beat me in. You beat it into me. Man, you beat it into me so hard. I think I'm gonna cry. Here, this is all I got on me. You got a pleasant 5,000. He beat you up, dude?
あ、頭、桐生の兄貴。親父は奥です。さっきまで青森飲んで暴れていたとこです。
んだったけよ。あおお、これは桐生さんじゃないですか。
どうも荒れてるみたいだな。
Hi, buddy. You having fun? Yeah? Where's the ball? What do you want this time? Sorry, but I'm not in the mood to talk about your little land problem. Rikiya told me what's going on with Saki. That's Rikiya for you. Never knows when to keep his damn mouth shut. This ain't your problem, Kiryu-san. Why don't you go look for her? Can't. Wouldn't be so miserable if it was that easy. What do you mean? She ran away because she didn't want to live with me anymore. I'd just scare her off if I went hunting for her now. You don't know that for sure. Why don't you try to figure out why she really ran away? It wouldn't be too late to catch up to her if you go now. Riki had told me Saki's mom has been out looking for her recently. Maybe Saki just wants to see her again after all this time. Same difference. Either she wants to be with her mom, or she doesn't want to be with me. God damn it. Am I really worse than that miserable whore? Nakahara. Guess a Yakuza like me doesn't have any business taking in a kid in the first place, huh? That's not true. All children need is someone who really, truly cares about them. Doesn't matter what you do for a living. The hell do you know? You think you're some kind of kid expert just because you run a fucking orphanage? I know enough. I was an orphan myself. Huh? Not only that, the man who raised me was in the Yakuza. And since I have no memories of my birth parents, that man is more of a father than I've ever had. He might have been a Yakuza, yeah, but I loved him all the same. And I'm sure Saki loves you too, but it's natural for her to miss her mom. She's still just a kid after all. You really think? Of course. Now get out there and find her before someone else does. But I can't. Why not? Look at me, Kiryu-san. Why would Saki ever want to come back to this mess after seeing her mother? A thug like me can never compare to an actual parent. I'm just gonna have to face the facts. Saki's gone. You really think so? Yeah, I do.
Wakata. 俺がさっきから話を聞いてやる。
なんでお前さんが？
俺もな、あんたと一緒で目の前に困っているガキがいると放っておけないたちなんだ。
ちょっとあんた、俺はあんたから土地を取り上げようと。
安心しな。別に鮭を連れ戻したところで土地の話を持ち出す気はねえよ。それとこれとは話は別だ。今は鮭のことだけを考えようじゃねえか。
お前。
あんたんとこの若いの借りるぜ。行くぞ、リギア。
はい、兄貴。
Thanks for talking to him, Maneki. But if we're really gonna look for Saki, I don't have the slimmest idea of where to start. Then we'll just have to ask around. We can focus on the area right around the office for now. But we're already combed every last nook and cranny. Nobody's seen her. And you don't know where her mom lives? Nope. Sorry to say. Is there anywhere you haven't looked? Nowhere she'd be likely to turn up. Only stone left unturned is Hatsumachi. Hatsumachi? Why haven't you checked there? Place is the biggest red light district on the island. chock full of hostess clubs, brothels, all sorts of smut kids not gonna go anywhere near. Besides, what? It's Tamashiro family turf. Things would get real hairy real fast if we showed our faces over there. Then it's settled. We're going to Hatsumachi. But Aniki, I just told you, Hatsumachi's the only place you haven't looked. I don't care whose turf it is. We're going. Well, you're welcome to stay behind if you think that Tamashiro are really that scary. Like hell that's gonna happen. I'm coming, Aniki. Good. Now let's go. All right. I want to stop though. There we go. Okay. Whoa. Forgot I had that button. So we're gonna go ahead and call it here. I'm a little tired. Let's go over to Plague Pals. They're currently playing Monster Hunter World over there, which is awesome. All right, so we'll be doing more of this tomorrow, and then I'll be taking Sunday off, I think, for this week. But yeah, so look up, perfect. Get that over to my channel. Get the tab, perfect. All right, so thank you for joining me tonight, everyone. I'm glad to be playing Yakuza again. It's definitely a slower start than I'm used to with games on the Yakuza series, but I have a feeling it's going to get really crazy really fast. So, yeah, be excellent to each other. Be excellent to yourselves. I hope to see you in the next one. Bye-bye.